Welcome, everybody, to Myths and Mysteries Short Stories. Now, this is a little bit different than what we normally have on our channel. So, the Myths and Mysteries channel is dedicated towards the supernatural and the paranormal and as many factual stories as we can get to and events that have happened. Conspiracy theories, murder, serial killers. We're going to explore a lot of things on Myths and Mysteries. But one of the things we wanted to do, a little bit different, is we call this one short stories for a reason, because they're just fictional and fictionalized stories. What makes these unique is they're all AI generated. That's right, which means we set parameters into the AI, let it kick us out a story, did the same thing with all the visuals on here, and what you get is everything that occurred from the inputs that we put in within that story frame. So what you're about to see, what you're about to hear, is all AI generated. Because let's face it, AI is a big concern on a lot of people's minds and where it's going and where it's taking us in the future. Will we have the Terminator effect? Is that the future we're heading towards with all this artificial intelligence? Or is it really overblown? Well, you can decide for yourself, and only time will tell. But these stories right here are going to be completely done by AI. And we'll see what happens and where it takes us. As we update these weekly, add new stories every week. If you have a story idea you would like for us to put into the machine, see what comes out, send them to me. You can do that through Messenger. You can do that through YouTube. You can message us on YouTube or email us, stories@mythsandmystery.com. stories@mythsandmystery.com. Do that and we'll see. Now, this first story we're going to take you on is called Anguish. It's a short story. Again, totally AI generated. The images, AI generated. So you're going to see them. If you're listening to it on podcast, we invite you to go to our YouTube channel and check out the video so you can see the whole thing and listen to it. And you'll see everything that came together with the AI. But we're going to do this one. Afterwards, come back. We're going to talk about the story a little bit. But here it is, our very first Myths and Mystery short, Anguish. Catch you on the other side.
Search goes on in San Francisco for the man known as the Zodiac Killer.
The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
A community off northern Vancouver Island is at the center of an eerie mystery. People in Alert Bay say they've been hearing strange screams and howls from the forest at night.
I remember it vividly, that eerie night when I encountered the restless spirit that forever haunts my memories. It was a cold winter evening, and the wind howled through the barren trees, setting an unsettling tone. I'd just moved into an old Victorian house in the outskirts of town, unaware of the dark secrets that lay hidden within its walls. As I settled into my new home, strange occurrences began to unfold. Shadows danced in the corners of my vision, whispering voices echoed through the hallways when there was no one there. Doors creaked open and shut with an otherworldly force, and a bone-chilling coldness permeated the air, freezing my breath with each exhalation. One fateful night, I found myself alone in the dimly lit living room, the only source of light being the flickering flame of a single candle. The house seemed to hold its breath, as if awaiting something sinister. A hushed silence filled the room, and an uneasy feeling washed over me, sending shivers down my spine. Suddenly, a chilling gust of wind blew out the candle, plunging me into darkness. Panic gripped my heart as I fumbled for a match to relight it. With trembling hands, I struck the match and ignited the flame. But what I saw in that brief moment of illumination left me paralyzed with fear. There, before me, stood a figure cloaked in tattered garments, its face hidden beneath a veil of darkness. Its eyes, two glowing orbs of malevolence, pierced through my soul. Time seemed to stand still as the entity silently moved closer, its ethereal presence suffocating the room. Unable to tear my gaze away, I watched in horror as the figure extended a pale, skeletal hand towards me. I could feel its icy touch on my skin, sending a wave of terror coursing through my veins. Its voice, a haunting whisper, echoed in my mind, revealing a tale of sorrow and tragedy. It spoke of a tormented soul trapped within these walls, forever bound by the shackles of its past. It had wandered these corridors for centuries, its pain eternally unresolved. As its words reached my ears, I could feel its anguish seeping into my very being. As if its despair sought solace through my presence, the apparition moved closer, its spectral form merging with mine. I felt its torment intertwined with my own, an indescribable agony that left me gasping for breath. Darkness consumed my vision, and I lost all sense of time and space. It was as if I had become a vessel for its pain, a conduit for its suffering. When I awoke, I found myself alone in the room, the candle flickering once again. Sweat covered my trembling body, and the deep sense of foreboding settled within me. I knew then that the encounter had changed me forever, leaving an indelible mark upon my soul. To this day, I cannot escape the echoes of that ghostly encounter. The whispers linger in my ears. The apparition haunts my dreams. I am forever entwined with the spirit of that tormented soul, a living reminder of the darkness that resides within the realm of the supernatural. All right, there you have it. Our very first AI-generated myth and mystery short story, Anguish. What did you think about it? Little creep factor right there, but it was very well written, honestly. We didn't do anything different with the story. We didn't go back and change its punctuation, none of that. The story is exactly as it was conceived of by AI. The visuals exactly as it was conceived of by AI. So there you have it. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll have another one coming at you. We're going to do these weekly on top of our regular weekly content. So what we'd like for you to do is like and subscribe to the channel. Help us grow this thing, get the word out. We can only do that by the likes and the subscribes and trying to grow something fresh and, quite frankly, into a genre. And look, on YouTube, there's so many genres that are so packed and stuff. We aim to be a little bit different. But we want your input. If you have ghost stories, UFO stories, conspiracy theories, anything, weird happenings that you want to share with us, again, hit us up at stories@mythsandmystery.com. Just email us there. You can do that, or you can message us through YouTube or through our Facebook page at Myths and Mysteries. Go look us up. You'll see the big red emblem, the logo out there. It looks pretty cool. But we appreciate everybody tuning in to this episode. We'll catch you next time.